I'm Mia 30 and I moved to Sunny Grove for a fresh start with my golden retriever buddy. The neighborhood was picture-perfect, tidy lawns, friendly waves, and a community vibe I craved. But I didn't count on Karen, the HOA president, who ruled like a dictator in yoga pants. She had a knack for spotting violations nobody else saw, and her tabby cat, Princess, was her pride and joy. Buddy and I were settling in, ready to make friends. Then Karen set her sights on us, and I learned the hard way how vindictive she could be. It started with Buddy's barking. He's the sweetest dog, but Karen's cat Princess would tease him through our fence, darting just out of reach. Buddy's barks were short, harmless protests, but Karen acted like he was a rabid beast. She filed an HOA complaint claiming he disturbed the peace. I apologized, explained Princess's role, but Karen scoffed. Control your mutt or he's gone. Her tone dripped with superiority. Then came the fines, $50 and $100 for noise violations. I installed a taller fence to keep Princess out, but Karen escalated, sending a letter threatening to have Buddy removed if I got one more complaint. At a community meeting, she humiliated me, saying, "Some people don't respect our standards." Neighbors whispered and I felt like an outcast. I was livid not just at the unfairness, but at how she painted Buddy, my best friend, as a menace. The final straw, I caught Karen egging Buddy on, rattling our gate to make him bark, then smirking as she jotted down evidence. This wasn't about rules. It was a power trip I wanted to fight back, but yelling wouldn't work. I needed something smarter, something that'd make her eat her own words. A week later, Karen's prized cat Princess went missing. She was frantic, posting flyers and knocking on doors, tears streaking her mascara. I felt a twinge of sympathy until she showed up at my doorstep, begging me a buddy's got a good nose right. Please help me find Princess. The audacity floored me. After months of tormenting us, she needed my mutt. I could have said no, but a better idea sparked. I agreed, leashing Buddy and following Karen to her yard. He sniffed Princess's bed, then bolted to the big oak tree out back. Sure enough, there was Princess perched high, yowling. Karen clapped, expecting me to climb up. Instead, I crossed my arms. Buddy found her. Karen, your turn. Her jaw dropped, but the neighbors watching, drawn by her earlier hysterics, made her hesitate. She couldn't back down without looking weak. Karen, in her designer blouse and impractical heels, started climbing. It was a disaster. Branches snagged her clothes, leaves stuck in her hair, and Princess hissed, swatting her. The crowd grew, some chuckling, others filming. I called up, "Careful, Karen. Wouldn't want a violation for unsafe tree climbing." Buddy sat beside me, tail wagging, as Karen flailed. Finally, she grabbed Princess, but a branch snapped and she slid down, landing in a muddy flower bed with a splat. The cat bolted and Karen sat there, filthy, humiliated. I tossed her a towel and said, "Buddy did his part. Maybe thank him instead of reporting him next time." The neighbors burst into laughter and Karen's face burned red. Karen never reported Buddy again. The HOA quietly dropped the fines after neighbors, emboldened by the tree fiasco, started questioning her overreach. Turns out she'd been targeting others too, and the community was fed up. At the next meeting, her authority was challenged and she lost her iron grip. Neighbors warmed to me, some even bringing treats for Buddy, thanking us for exposing Karen's pettiness. Karen kept her distance, but I'd catch her glaring when Buddy and I walked by. I'd just smile, knowing she'd never forget her muddy moment. I didn't need to scream or scheme. Big Buddy's nose and a well-timed nudge did the trick. Helping Karen that day wasn't just revenge. It showed that kindness paired with a little wit can topple even the worst tyrants. In Sunny Grove, I learned honor means protecting those you love. Gratitude comes from standing tall, and goodness can outshine spite. And Karen, she's still chasing. Princess and her lost pride. The end.